Okay.
What was that one?
Yeah.
Take 2. This is the chaos podcast.
Yeah. Impromptu podcast.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get into it. The first thing we want to talk about is
people.
Yeah, different people.
Yep.
So we've outlined personality types
That we've met and encountered.
Unfortunately, and some fortunately, because some aren't that bad. But yeah. So the first, I'm gonna call the J person. This person is quite egotistical,
but in a charming way. Charming to an extent, until you see the two-sidedness, and then not charming anymore.
Like up front, they seem really genuine, and like they're able to charm you in a way because they
they just seem like very stable in their own confidence. They just seem very confident. That's what it is.
But then you realize later it's just like
false confidence.
Yeah, and it's all pride, like it's all fake. And then you start to realize that they're actually super insecure. And they're just trying to like compensate.
And they play people.
They play certain people.
And those certain people's simp hard. So
we're not gonna get into that. But I don't know, they're very good at manipulating people because they're very charming.
Yeah.
Like you always get the vibe they're very authentic and very genuine.
And they pick out people that they know will fall for their manipulative ways. Yeah. And
they befriend them.
Yeah.
Or more.
Yeah. And then it just gets bad. Rose-tinted blinded shade. Blackout blinds.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Anywho, the next type of person is the S type of person. I'm going to call this the sleazeball. Because they're just like, yuck. Like, whenever you hear their name, like, there's always one person, like, in someone's life.
They're just scum.
That's you just hear their name and you're just like, yuck. Like, you know, that's just the first thing that you think of.
Yeah. For example, let's talk about a person S.
A person.
You know, dating someone for how long? I don't know how long they've been together.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of, that person that the person is dating.
It's quite nice.
It's quite nice, actually.
Yeah. Very, very, like, sweet person.
Sorry, that wasn't a Corona cough. Yeah, like, actually a sweet person. Like, the person that person is dating is definitely better
than the person than the S person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know how they ended up together, to be honest. I don't know why that person's still stuck to the S person.
Like, you know when talks of people say in relationships, there's the reacher and the, what's the other word? And the type of person that settles, and the settler.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I guess in this situation, there is a reacher and a settler. But in this case, the reacher ends up cheating on the settler.
3 times.
Multiple times. And the reacher, by the way, is the sleazeball.
Yeah.
This person has an S personality. Yeah. By the way, when we say reacher and settler, we don't necessarily mean in terms of looks. We're genuinely just talking about personality types. Like,
she could be doing much better, I guess.
Yes.
The second person dating the S-ball
in the personality department, for sure.
She could have had more, but she settled on this, and I don't know why. Because
I don't know.
This S person, you know, he's just
just yuck, like just quite yikes.
I don't know. I don't get how the other person goes back to this S person so much, even after all the times that person has cheated.
I think it's just, as you said before, instead of rose-tinted glasses, it's blackout shades. Curtains, blackout shades.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the person that is the settler, like, this person is just, I guess, so enamored by this other person. You know?
Yeah, but why? What do they see in them? And they keep defending them. Well, this isn't even like, this is like, if we're reaching to the extremes of, like, for example, domestic abuse, it's because, like, they either love them so much that maybe they think that person's going to change. And, like, maybe in the beginning they were super nice to them. But then, like, it just kept getting worse. The situation keeps getting worse. But they just don't want to leave because they think that maybe one of these days he's going to go back. They're going to go back. He or she, it could be a she, are going to go back to being the person that they were at the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? Like, this S person, the sleazeball, you would think that they'd have a personality more similar to the first person that we were talking about, the egotistical fake pride. But this person doesn't really have that either. Like, there really isn't that much charm, you know? Like, no offense to this person, like, genuinely, like, there really isn't. There are some people, like the first person that we were discussing, like, that person's advantage is their charm.
Yeah, and they seem very genuine and nice when you first meet them and if you don't really know them. But let me tell you an example of that night, that midnight run night. Should
we discuss this?
Should we expose?
Is this exposing too much?
That is a good question. We'll come back to this.
We'll come back to this. Yeah. We'll come back to this. I blocked this first person on social media. Just letting everyone know. Anywho.
But yes, S person.
This S person, quite a yikes person.
There's not much to this person, so I don't get it.
That person isn't that complex. Like, it's just very straightforward. Like, when you first encounter them, you're just like, oh, like...
I didn't expect...
You know, yeah, that's true. I expected this person to be, like...
A simp. Not a simp.
A simp. A simp. Because, as I said before, like, the whole concept of reaching and settling in relationships, like, in terms of personality, like, this person really liked the settler.
Yeah.
Like, really in the beginning.
And then even after this person cheated, came back to the settler and was like, please, like, don't leave, please, simped.
Hard.
Simp apology.
Hard.
And still he does it again and again. Because, you know why? Because that settler, she just kept accepting the apologies. Just keep, like, you should know your own worth, is the message here.
And can we just say, this podcast is not to hate. It is just because we are actually extremely bored.
Yeah.
We do not have anything else to do.
And we're analyzing.
Yeah, we're just going to analyze people's personalities and talk about them. We're going to try our best not to...
be biased.
We really are, but, like...
But I don't have, like, okay, this person has always been nice to me, so I can't say anything about it.
Like, no, this person, I get, whatchamacallit, low-key racist vibes. Not gonna get into it.
S-person?
Yeah, this S-person. Same with the first person. Oh my god.
They've always been nice, but then I just see the way that they act around the people that are supposed to be the ones that they care about the most. And it's just not good.
It's not good.
It's just not good.